everyone.
Hej alle sammen.
Hej alle sammen.
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Maverick Baking and welcome back to another Snack Surprise UK video. Are you excited? If you're new to the channel or if you're new to this series, Snack Surprise is a wonderful company offering snacks from different countries all over the world every single month, delivered straight to your door. Fantastic in times of pandemic and deadly viruses. It means you can travel the world without having to leave your own living room.
And eat more food.
Fantastic, we love it. Of course, if you would like to get your hands on your very own Snack Surprise box as a one-off or a subscription, you can use the discount code that I will flash up on screen for you just now, and the link will be in the description below. Thank you again to Snack Surprise for gifting the box, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Which country are we traveling to today, my lovely Italian friend?
Denmark!
Denmark, yes, home of such wonderful creations such as Lego, Nikolai Coster-Waldau,
Oh, all right.
my friend Paul. Have you ever ventured to Denmark?
No, but I would have loved to.
Why?
Just to have a wander.
That's the kind of endorsement a nation needs. So today we are going to be tasting Snack Surprise's original box with a big selection of sweet and savoury Danish snacks as well as a drink. Lovely Francesco and your lovely eyesight. Tell me where we're going first today.
Snack chips.
Snack chips. Okay, first snack out of our box are Kim's snack chips in a cute little colourful bag. Sorry if that light is blinding you. We are trying to film this on a Scottish afternoon in winter. It's not the most ideal for lighting.
No, it isn't.
Do we know what flavour these are?
Spicy.
Really? Okay.
Well, the spice flavour. Spice flavour, whether that means spicy. Well, there's a hint of spice in it. I guess there is no difference.
They smell like cheese and tomato.
Cheese and tomato?
Like, think of a really cheap cheese and tomato pizza.
I get it.
Want to try one?
Yeah. I love the shape. They remind me of the little conchiglia things. You know, the pasta shape, of course.
Bring your stereotypes in here, why don't you? They do look like pasta though. Cheese and tomato.
How good is this, though?
You're just saying that because you're hungry.
No, the thing is, you need a box every month. But you can't get always the same box. So it's very well thought, the fact that they give you different snacks from different parts of the world. I think I already said this, but you might not even know the existence of this benevolence. And of course you need to try it. Great.
They are good, and I do like the kind of flavour of the actual chip itself. It's got a kind of blend of like potato flavour and a grain flavour almost. Like it doesn't just taste like potato. But all I'm really getting, I don't know if it's supposed to be spice flavoured. All I'm really getting in the flavour is cheese and tomato.
Have absolutely no idea.
I do like them though. You know, I'm not by any means trying to kind of downgrade them by saying that they don't taste of spices. I think they taste like a very good cheese and tomato chip, if that's what they're supposed to be, but...
Well, there's tomat pulver.
That sounds like tomato powder?
Well, I'm guessing so.
And there's a couple of like milk ingredients.
What do you say? Oh.
But that being said, I do like them. I think the bag's a nice little size. I love the packaging and I like the flavour. I think I would give those a 4 out of 5, to be honest. They've got this nice kind of tanginess that's making me not want to stop eating them. Okay, where would you like to venture to next?
Ostepops. Ostepops?
I believe it's
Ostepops?
I think it's Ostepops.
Ostepops?
So these are also from Kim's. I don't know who Kim is, Kardashian or otherwise. She seems to be a big deal in Denmark so far. It looks to me like it's going to be a kind of cheese puff. I really do like the packaging. It's very retro. And I like the little kind of cartoon cheese puff man. I think every country has a kind of cheese puff. The Italian ones were just a bit more fancy, weren't they?
What kind of cheese do you think that is? Grana Padano.
No, Casu Marzu.
Casu Marzu, you off your head.
Very soft.
Very thin.
They are exactly like any other country's cheese puffs I've ever had. And I say that in a good way.
Yeah.
Would melt in your mouth without even chewing it, really. A bit like What's-It's, a bit like Cheetos and any other kind of big brand cheese puffs. I'm pretty sure we had cheese puffs from Turkey. We definitely had cheese puffs in the Italian video. We've had a lot of cheese puffs.
Yeah,
And they're
it's
all
a stereotype, isn't it?
pretty much on par.
They're everywhere.
Just because they're kind of nothing wow, but also decent. A 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5. There is a thing called Kim's Noder, and it says that your box can include a bag of mixed nuts with almonds, which we do have. It's not the one that is shown on the picture, but it also says it can include, so I'm guessing it could be that one or another one. Now, only in Denmark. No previous boxes had any sort of healthy or peanutty or almond based
That's a good point. That's a good
snacks
point.
in.
Not
so,
even Sweden.
Yeah, so well done Denmark for that. Big
We have
apps,
some kind
big
of
apps,
fiber content. Yay!
Big apps.
Not that I'm complaining. My diet is entirely trash most of the time, so I'm perfectly happy with whatever comes out. So these are also from Kim's, and these are, as you can see, some salted almonds, or mandler havselt. I'm quite excited about this because who doesn't love
Almonds.
roasted salted nuts?
Absolutely.
I must say, you know, I don't actually know that much about Danish food. I immediately jumped to the Scandinavian stereotypes of like flatbreads
Stockfish.
and fish.
Stockfish. Stockfish.
I think
Stockfish.
that's not Danish.
No,
is
it's
it?
Norwegian, but I mean, I guess. sorry.
It's like calling haggis Welsh, honey. Behave yourself. Anyway, so these are some pretty kind of nice looking whole almonds.
Here's two idiots eating almonds.
These actually taste both very good and very wholesome.
Yeah, they're actually coated. Like you can see.
They've got a nice kind of, and I mean this in a good way, they've got this flavour that's almost toasted to the point of being a little bit burnt. Do you know what I mean? But I actually like it. It tastes as if someone's tossed them in a pan for maybe just a couple of seconds too long. I think they deliver everything they say they're going to be. So for being a bag of salted almonds, I'm happy to give those a 5 out of 5. I could easily smash a kind of family pack of those in a
Family pack, Eddie.
Oh,
You
honey.
mean like a 700 grams, or like a kilo and a half
12 kilos.
by yourself?
Bring it my way. Okay, shall we wash down our savoury snacks with a beverage?
Beverage. How do you say beverage in Danish?
I'm not sure what the least racist answer to this question is.
A classic fruit soda, first introduced in 1918. The flavour comes from grapes and apples.
Ooh.
It's great for a summer's day.
So
Keep it.
this...
Summer's day.
Oh, we're not allowed to drink it, of course. Yeah, okay, we better put it back. Okay, so this is champis. What do you pee when you've had too much champagne?
Stop.
Sorry. Okay, so I am a huge fan of this can. It looks so fancy. It's gold. It looks very kind of old school. It's got the grapes on the thing there. So grape and apple, you said we can expect from this.
Yeah. There's not much, just enough information. Because then again, who reads the can labels anyway?
People with allergies.
I guess.
It is a champagne colour. I don't know if... Ooh, girl, that was ambitious. I don't know if it was supposed to be champagne
What's
coloured.
with
The smell. Very grapey.
Very syrupy, like Red Bull. Disgusting.
It doesn't smell anything like Red Bull.
No, but syrupy feeling.
It does smell very sweet. What do you taste, Mr. Wine Connoisseur?
Red Bull.
Okay, the flavour is much more apple heavy and much sweeter and syrupy than the smell kind of suggested.
There's part of my brain that just say, drink and shut up. But I think the champagne chat pulled me off a bit because I'm like, what's with the champagne? Where's the champagne? But grapes and apple?
Any kind of UK viewers that are watching just now, the flavour is almost like a watered down appetizer is probably how I would describe it. It's lost some of the fizz, but that's probably just because the can's been in this box for a little bit. It tastes a bit like a drink that's more marketed towards children just because of its sweetness, but I'm guessing by the packaging that's not the case.
I'm telling you. There's Red Bull inside this can.
It doesn't taste like Red Bull.
It's just what it reminds me.
To be fair, it does say it's a summery thing, and if you did give me a cold glass of this on a kind of hot, sunny day, it would be much more exciting than it is on like the 9th of December in northeast Scotland. I'm probably going to give that one a 3 out of 5.
Yankee bar?
The Yankee bar. So as you can see, we do have a whole load of stuff still in here to taste, but let's get into this Yankee bar.
Funny fact, this is the oldest chocolate bar in Denmark.
That's very impressive. There's a kind of close-up for you. It looks like it's going to be perhaps similar to a Mars bar or like a Snickers without the nuts, depending on where in the world you are from. Originally from 1946.
Wow.
This, to me, weirdly, smells like Cadbury's chocolate. It looks closer to Milky Way style nougat though, that kind of lighter texture.
Either way, I just like it.
British viewers, this is literally a Milky Way if you added some caramel.
Yeah, just slightly better. I would say.
Lovely soft texture, a little bit of chewiness.
The chocolate is actually nice, and the amount of caramel is very good.
I mean, it's good enough that we've already finished it. I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed with that. I think the name is quite funny because it does make you think of American chocolate bars.
It does.
But the texture is good, the flavour's good. It does what it says it's going to do. I would give that...
A foof?
I might give that a foof out of foof.
Foof out of foof.
Which snack shall we nibble on next?
I think we should keep it on the chocolate side. We've got orangestang. I'm just gonna try a few. Orangestang.
Orangutan.
Orangestang.
Do they not sometimes have a kind of open A sound, so it could be like orangestang? Do let us know in the comments if we're miles away. So this is not Kim's, this is Tom's orangestang. Now, I don't really want to do this because I had a few very angry Norwegians when I said that the Kvikk Lunsj bar from Norway looked like a Kit Kat, but this looks like a four-finger. It looks like a Kit Kat. It looks like a sexier four-finger Kit Kat.
Absolutely,
yes. Little bit longer.
Look at the smooth edge on the little slit behind.
And I don't mean it as an insult.
No,
I love a Kit Kat. I didn't love the Kvikk Lunsj. Are they already broken?
In fact, they are already broken.
Okay, I take back every Kit Kat comment I made. It looks like a solid stick of orange chocolate with some kind of crispy pieces. Oh, Denmark. Oh, Denmark. I think it's just kind of crunchy pieces of either candied orange or just like crunchy bits that are flavoured with orange. The flavour is very similar to that of a kind of Terry's chocolate orange, a sweet milk chocolate, relatively creamy, little crunchy pieces in there, and a really, really bold kind of orange oil flavour. I think for the design, the pattern, the flavour, the texture, that's another 5 out of 5 for me. Thank you, Denmark. Okay, sir, what are we tasting next?
Gold toffee.
So these, I love the kind of retro look of. How did you pronounce it?
God, those are small.
Yeah, how big is your mouth? So is this going to be hard toffee or soft toffee?
It's not soft toffee.
Oh no. It's the kind of thing you would either get with a coffee at the end of a meal or something that an elderly relative would give to you.
Like when you go to grandma, she got this bowl of things that you just pick from it. And most of them, like 9 out of 10, are actually not that nice. And the good one are always gone first.
It's a very, very tough, chewy toffee, so it's definitely one you would let kind of melt and dissolve. The chocolate on the outside on its own, dark, but clearly not like a super good quality dark chocolate. Very kind of bitter. When you do get through the initial chocolate layer and the chocolate and the toffee kind of melt together, I'm a big fan of that. The toffee itself is really nice and buttery, not too hyper sweet or artificial flavoured. Much like a sweet you would get from your grandma, but one of the good ones.
Would you have it with a hot chocolate?
No, because by the time I finished eating this, the hot chocolate would be cold chocolate. But I would give that a 4 out of 5. Okay, toffee aside, what snack are we tasting next?
Plum in Madeira.
It's another one that looks a little bit upmarket and a little bit
What's
fancy.
Madeira?
Madeira wine.
Oh, it's a wine marzipan, yeah.
Oh, you weren't wrong. The smell is violent with marzipan. But again, this is my own personal bias just because I'm not a huge fan of it. There is a kind of fruity smell coming through as well. So I think this is going to be like a plum jam, marzipan and chocolate. Again, I'll try and give you guys a close-up. It reminds me of some of the other kind of European treats we've had, especially some of the kind of Evedel Polish bars for my Polish viewers. It looks a little bit like that. Oh, the marzipan. One thing I will give the marzipan is, even with that aggressive almond flavouring, you can actually feel ground nuts in there. And there is an actual nut taste to it, but...
And I tell you, it's not as bad as she's describing it. In fact, I am not a fan of marzipan either, but I really, really like this chocolate. I like the fact that there's the creaminess of the marzipan, so it's not like a hard, rock-solid marzipan.
The chocolate itself, I think, in it being dark was a
fan.
good kind of balance. It's definitely not the worst marzipan treat I've ever had. I will leave you to rate this one because I think my bias will get in the way.
An extra 5 out of 5.
Ooh. Where are we going next?
It's called Flipper.
Okay.
Flipper.
So we have a Cloeta Flipper. Now, they are not joking when they say that this is a skumdelfin met
Is that whole delfin?
fruitsmeg. And fruitsmeg, I think, must mean fruit flavouring. I'm guessing it's going to be dolphin shaped. I hope it's not dolphin coated in fruit flavouring.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
That's a whole Flipper thing.
Oh my god, Flipper!
Oh, I'll be ashamed to bite his head off.
Oh, I disagree. He smells pretty good.
Bye.
It smells very fruity. It smells like raspberry or something.
You can pull it.
I know. R.I.P. your teeth.
Do you know the packaging filler? Polyester, is that what you call it?
Polystyrene, honey.
Polystyrene.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
What happened to this dolphin?
It's a bit like a raspberry flavoured polystyrene thing. I actually don't mind it too much. I quite like that texture. I don't know how on earth you'd be able to eat a whole one in under half an hour. Definitely not the best sweet I've ever had, but definitely not the worst either. I'll give that a 3 out of 5.
I'll pass.
Do we have some more sweets to taste?
The penguin blending.
They smell like they're going to be a mixture of wine gums and licorice. It's like a fruity...
Kelly, get off.
See, even the fruity ones smell like licorice.
Because they're being in the same bag.
And why is it called penguin when there's no penguins in it?
Yeah. Look what you can do.
It tastes like a green Haribo gummy bear in a good way, because that's my
Whoa.
favourite flavour. Nice and sweet. Hard texture to the gummy. Let me taste it with the licorice though. Let's torture ourselves, shall we? I must say, even though I am pretty anti-licorice at the best of times, this is the third occasion that I've had it with a fruity flavour, and I actually don't mind it. Honestly, despite my initial reservations, I think for the interesting and quite unique mix of fruit and licorice, I'm gonna give those a 4 out of 5. I actually like it. I like the idea, and I like how each mouthful of these could taste different from the last one. I believe we have one particularly terrifying product left.
My favourite. It's a pipe, it's a pipe, it's a pipe. With pink sprinkles on top.
Okay, so you've already seen Flipper. Now we're trying Skipper's pipe. I have been warned against the effect these can have on one's teeth. So I think it'll be a suki rather than
What do you mean?
eating it, like chewing it.
Why?
Nope, I guess not.
It's very soft. Okay.
Jesus. So subtle, so delicious.
I really want to come to Denmark. Like a lot. Copenhagen was a place that I thought would have been great to visit 2 years ago. And then work got in the way. Postponed. Never really made it. But I would love to learn Danish, just as a personal thing. And I would love to visit Copenhagen. So if any of you wants to do a swap, you can
Wife
take this.
swap.
You can take this flat for a week. We'll take yours for a week.
Post-corona.
Post-corona. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Licorice is a 1 out of 5, by the way. But yes,
it's
I
a
would.
5 out of 5.
I would agree. I would agree. To agree with you there, though, I'm impressed. I'm impressed generally. Obviously, licorice I know is a kind of Northern European Scandinavian favourite across, I think, all the Scandi countries, as far as I'm aware. And again, it's my own personal issue that I have with licorice that prevents me from liking it, rather than it being a bad product of any sort. Great variety though. So huge thank you to the entire country of Denmark and Snack Surprise for some good salty stuff, lots of good chocolatey things. If you guys have also enjoyed yourself and you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to drop a big juicy like on your way out. Thank you again to Snack Surprise for supplying us with this box. As I said before, you can use the discount code and the link in the description box below to get your own taste of Denmark or whichever country Snack Surprise want to surprise you with next.
Whoa!
But I'm afraid that is all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. We've had a great time. I hope you've had a great time, and we will see you for the next one.
Ciao!